Russell is the 5'6" sophomore, and Emmya Fortenberry, 5'11" freshman. Davis wears number 0. Shriver wears number 1. And Shears wears number 4, Russell number 32, and Fortenberry wears 33. So ZZ Russell hits both free throws, and State has the early lead here. Russell coming in hitting 74.7 from the free throw line, and State as a team 72.3. State averages 80.1 a game, allows 75.2. Concord at 73.1 and gives up 68.5. Concord is 3-6 away from home this season. Of course, they are located in the southern part of West Virginia. Athens, picturesque campus there, not far from Princeton. And State 8-4 here at home this season. And State has the early 4-0 lead here as we get the bucket there from Davis. So Concord, they've turned it over a couple of times, and here's a shot lifted up, and nice shot there, left-handed by Jasa Smith out of Bluefield, and she has her first bucket of the game. Now State goes to work here. Fortenberry gets it out, and Davis's shot will be short here. State keeps it alive, and this is Shears popping the 3. Hits the back of the iron, but State getting another chance, lifting it up, and in is Davis. Davis has 4 in the game, and State with a 4-point early lead. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. What a week for basketball in the Mountain East Conference. Commissioner Reed Amos and his crew getting set for the great tournament up in Wheeling as Blankenship rifles in the three-pointer. Blankenship 48 coming in, so now 49 from behind the arc this season. That makes it a 6-5 game. Hannah Shriver out front. 4 new players getting set to check in for Charles Marshall's crew. ZZ Russell lets it fly. Can't get it to go, but State, boy, doing a nice job of getting second and third opportunities. And Davis has scored 6 of State's first 8 points in the game, all from the field. The other 2 from the free throw line by ZZ Russell. Concord goes to work here. Jazz Blankenship trying to get it down to Riley Fitzwater. Shot from the outside, no good, and the rebound controlled there by Emmya Fortenberry. Fortenberry grabbing 7.2 rebounds a game. She leads State in that department. Shot from the corner, no good there by Ashley Davis. Here comes Concord. And just back and forth they go with Smith and Robinson out of Whitville, Virginia, puts it in, making it a 1-point game. Our officials are Eric Stakem, Zach Kula, and Dash McNeil. ZZ Russell gets it to Charity Shears, and you hear Charles Marshall saying, move the basketball. Layup no good by Shears, and then Fortenberry had an opportunity at it. Now Concord looking to take perhaps its first lead of the basketball game, penetrating, and the underhand layup no good there by Jazz Blankenship. So back the other way will come West Virginia State. ZZ Russell gets it to Fortenberry straight away, and the shooter's roll will drop in there for Emmya Fortenberry. Blankenship across the 10-second line and feeds it off. It's just a little too strong there by Smith, but there is Fitzwater getting her first bucket of the game, and she'll go to the line with a chance to tie. New players checking in. Alexis Phillips for Concord. She wears number 0, and Maddie Radcliffe, who wears number 1. Both of these players for Concord out of Pulaski, Virginia. So Riley Fitzwater at the free throw line, hitting 61.9% of her free throws. Graduate student, what a career she has had. We'll get to it as this game moves along, but the three-point play there by Fitzwater, and we're tied at 10. And State with a whole new crew in. Shelby Harmer has checked into the game along with Lana Kramer. Harmeyer wears 23, Kramer 20. Caroline Scott's in there. She wears number 3. Kalia Cunningham, who wears number 11, is in the game, along with Aaron Whitehead, who wears number 10. State takes it away from Concord as Concord turns it over again. Kramer with a nice step there. I think Fitzwater got a piece of it, but Harmeyer is there for the stick back, and State goes back in front. Shot from the baseline, pretty as you please for Alexis Phillips. Phillips coming in averaging 7.7 a game. Ashton Thunderberg, Tennessee native, she's set to check in for Concord, and Coach Charles Marshall's got new players set to come in as well when we get our first stoppage of play. Caroline Scott. Kramer almost lost the thing, gets it to Harmeyer. Her shot won't go, but here's Harmeyer up and rolling around and through. So Harmeyer has scored 4 points off the bench. Harmeyer coming in, averaging 10 a game, 58 three-pointers. Just an outstanding three-point shooter. Shot no good there by Smith, but Smith followed it up and still can't get it to drop through. From the outside, it is Harmeyer knocking it through with the three-pointer. Shelby Harmeyer, just like that, has 7 in the game. State leads it 17-12. Pass down low and a little too strong there for Radcliffe. Back to work come the Lady Jackets, rattling around. Shot won't drop for Whitehead. Ball out of bounds. And Dash McNeil says it will be Concord's basketball. Another look at the beautiful three-pointer by Shelby Harmeyer. She knocks it down. Breaking the action. State by 5, 17-12, 3:58 to go here in the first. Back in a moment on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
West Virginia State leads it by 5, 17-12 here against Concord. Opening quarter, 3:58 to go inside the Walker Convocation Center. And we play it in the Doris W. and Walter F. Johnson III Arena, and the competition unfolding on the Lester Raines Court here at this beautiful venue for West Virginia State University. Concord with the basketball, getting some pressure. And this is Ashton Thunderberg, and turnover, Concord. State made some changes on the timeout, so we've got Ashley Davis back in the game. Peyton Shears has checked in. She'll inbounds right in front of us. Charity Shears in there, along with Fortenberry and ZZ Russell. Harmeyer came in, scored 7 points. She leads the way for State. Davis has 6. ZZ Russell has a couple of free throws, and Fortenberry has 2. This is Peyton Shears working against Phillips. And nice, tough shot by Peyton Shears, and she gets it to go. And State coming in, trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Pass down low. Boy, that has been money for West Virginia State as they have to watch Concord and Fitzwater. That has just been an issue for all teams in the Mountain East Conference the last several years with that feed down low to the great Fitzwater. Fitzwater has 5 in the game. Here's Russell lifting up a shot. She has her first field goal of the game. 4 points for ZZ Russell. Concord on the move. Maddie Radcliffe goes to Phillips, and then Phillips dishing off to Fitzwater. Fitzwater trying to get it into the hands of Gwynn. Shot is up. Whistle. Ball falls through. Gwynn will go to the line. So give Gwynn a bucket, and she'll go to the free throw line. Gwynn is hitting 78.9% of her free throws, so Fortenberry has 2 fouls, and State as a team has 2. Gwynn will try to convert the three-point play, and she does. Cuts into the lead, and State has made changes yet again. Harmeyer, Shriver, Kramer, and this is Shriver on the move, and the one-hander up and in. Whitehead in the game. Caroline Scott's in there. Riley Fitzwater scoring again for Concord. Shriver from way out, and this one will be short. Caroline Scott with the rebound to Harmeyer. She'll let it fly, and Harmeyer has got her second 3 of the game. 63 pointers on the season now for Shelby Harmeyer out of Independence, Kentucky. Started her college career at Campbellsville, and boy, what a delight she's been for State, and she's just a junior. Missed opportunity there for Concord, and here comes State, and Shriver down the floor. Just could not get it to go, and Concord, another opportunity here. Pulling up and hitting the shot will be Radcliffe. So you thought maybe Radcliffe was going to drive in there, but she just pulls up and knocks it down. Radcliffe coming in averaging 10 a game. She was the second leading scorer among MEC freshmen a year ago. Again, Saturday, the final day of the regular season. Of course, Glenville has won the regular season championship. Time running out here on the shot clock. Shriver heaves it, won't go. Beautiful rebound there by Fitzwater, who grabs 12.1 a game. Fitzwater is 4th in scoring in the league and 2nd in rebounds. Foul is going to be charged to Alana Kramer. That will be her first, and that will be team foul number 3. Fitzwater will head out. Jazz Blankenship has checked back in. So Maggie Gwynn will send it in to Maddie Radcliffe. 26-21 our score here, and Concord trying to chisel away at that State lead. Shot was no good by Blankenship, but the stick back there by Phillips. Phillips has 4 in the game, and we're under 10 seconds to go here. What's been a fast-paced first quarter, and Harmeyer has had a quarter to remember. Her 3rd three-pointer. She has 13 in the game, and State with a 29-23 lead as we break away. Bring you second half action, second quarter action in a moment here on Video Productions.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
that's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
We welcome you back inside the Walker Convocation Center, the Doris W. and Walter F. Johnson III Arena. Concord and State battling it out here on the Lester Raines court. And after one quarter of play, it is State 29, Concord 23. As Shelby Harmer rifled in 3 3-pointers for State in that opening quarter. Harmer with 13. So State will have the basketball. Started out here, Peyton Shears, ZZ Russell, Charity Shears, Davis, and I'm going to check to see who the other starter is. It will be Latifa Olatunji. Her first action of the game, 6'1" freshman out of Brooklyn. State will retain the basketball after it went out of bounds. ZZ Russell looking, fires it out to Peyton Shears. In there with her twin sister, Charity. ZZ Russell. Now here's Peyton Shears back to her sister, and Charity Shears' shot will be off the mark and out of bounds for Concord. Starting it out here in this second quarter of play, they have Maddie Radcliffe and wears number 1, Jazz Blankenship, number 14, Gracie Robinson, number 23. State nearly makes the steal. Alexis Phillips in the game, and a shot good there by Blankenship. Got it to go. Blankenship now has 5 in the game. Charity Shears comes right back and knocks down the bucket there. Charity Shears on the season now with 48 3-pointers. State leads it 32-25. The other starter for Concord, and this game's had a good pace to it, Jasa Smith back in. She wears number 3 from the outside. That had a great look to it from our vantage point, and it goes right down the bottom of the hatch for Radcliffe. Radcliffe with a 3. And right back comes West Virginia State. Shriver connects on the 3. She's got 5 in the game. State turning it over, and here comes Concord back on the attack. State has 4 3-pointers, Concord 2. Straight away shot, and that's a pretty shot by Smith. Smith has 4 in the game. And Shriver all slapped away, and it goes out of bounds. Quick hands there by Radcliffe. Fitzwater will come back in for Concord, and she's joined by Maggie Gwynn. State now has Ashley Davis back in the game. ZZ Russell, Charity Shears, Peyton Shears in there, and still in the game is Olatunji. Here is Russell firing up a shot. Olatunji keeping the ball alive, but Concord will ultimately come away with it. Big opportunity here for Concord, and the ball, boy, just taken away from Blankenship. Good defense there by State. ZZ Russell. Ashley Davis gets it to Charity Shears. Shears wanting to penetrate, does, and scores. Charity Shears now with 5 in the game, makes it a 36-30 contest here. 6:50 on the turning clock here in the second quarter of play. Jason Smith, and boy, another turnover there by Concord, down the floor, and then State throws it away. Concord with 5 turnovers, and now State with a couple. So it's Shriver, Scott, Harmeyer, Whitehead, and Alana Kramer back in the game for West Virginia State. Jason Smith driving and using the left hand as she drives in from the right-hand side and scores. Smith has 6 in the game. From the corner, lighting it up is Scott. Caroline Scott, her 11th three-pointer of the season. State hitting those threes. Get it down low to Fitzwater, and Fitzwater getting it out to Smith, and Smith will drive in this time. She hit it from the right-hand side a moment ago. Couldn't get that one to go, and a shot by Maggie Gwynn won't go. Here comes State. Harmeyer, blocked there by Radcliffe. State keeps it alive, and right in front of the hoop is Kramer. Her shot wouldn't go, but Harmeyer hustled, got the rebound, and she is fouled. Another look there at Caroline Scott's three-pointer. That was nothing but net. Foul is on Radcliffe. That's her first. And that's team foul number 1 on Concord here in the second quarter of play. ZZ Russell, Peyton Shears, Charity Shears as the ball goes out of bounds. Ashley Davis and Ola Tunjay in there for State. Concord's ball as State turns it over. Phillips into Gracie Robinson. Robinson gets it ahead to Radcliffe, and Radcliffe shot rolls around and goes through. Radcliffe now with 7 in the game. And from the corner, here's Charity Shears. Her shot wouldn't drop, but Riley Fitzwater there with the rebound. Concord going to try to chisel into this lead, and a foul going to be called on Peyton Shears. Peyton Shears with her first, and it's the first on State in this second quarter of play. Radcliffe trying to feed it into the paint, and they turn it over, and that opens it up for State. But Charity Shears had her shot fall short. Rebound by Ashley Davis. And a foul going to be called on Alexis Phillips, her first. And that's going to be team foul number 2 on Concord. Charity Shears has it front and gives way to ZZ Russell from the right-hand side. No good by Ashley Davis. Ball out of bounds, and give it to Concord. Breaking the action here. State by 5 over Concord. We return in a moment to the Walker Convocation Center, where you're watching Mountain East Conference women's basketball on Video Productions.
LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
West Virginia State hosting Concord. Kenny Osborne in his 22nd season at the helm of Concord. Tesla Southcott and Todd Fong are the assistants. Charles Marshall's crew consisting of Cameron Brown, Darian Williams. State coming into this game 4th in the Mountain East Conference scoring offense, averaging 80.1 a game, and 8th in scoring defense, allowing 75.2. Concord 7th in the conference in scoring offense at 73.1, and again allowing 68.5. They are 3rd in the conference in that category. Ball is on the floor. Phillips corralling it. Alternating arrow, and it will go in the direction of Concord. Ashton Thunderberg, number 4. Played in 16 games last season. 28th appearance this season, started 5. She was the inbounder. She has it again now. Shot clock is at 5, and the shot up and in and out for Maddie Radcliffe. Ball out of bounds. We got a foul called. And it's going to go on Latifa Olatunji, and that will be her first. Team foul number 2 on State. And at the free throw line will be Maggie Gwynn. And Gwynn's second free throw of the game. And it wouldn't drop. Another opportunity. And this one, boy, she could not get either to drop through there. She come in to this game, 78.9% free throw shooter, Caroline Scott. Her shot would not fall from the three-point line. So Phillips in trouble, and Phillips did a nice job trying to get it ahead there, but State comes away with it, and Harmeyer will score her first bucket of this second quarter, and Shelby Harmeyer with 15 in the game. State up again by 7. Down the floor, and it's Thunderberg getting it to go through. Thunderberg averaging 3.3 a game, and the 5'8 junior gets it to fall through there. Shelby Harmeyer over to Hannah Shriver. Now Caroline Scott with it. Baseline, here is Whitehead. Out it goes to Kramer, and she'll launch and connect. Kramer's first basket of the game, and a biggie, a three-pointer goes through for Alana Kramer, her 8th of the season. And Phillips, yep, she took a step there. State with 6 three-pointers in the game, make it 7. At least I have them for 7. Board is saying 6. Latunje into ZZ Russell. Joined out there by Davis, Charity Shears, Peyton Shears. That's the lineup now for State as changes were made. Here is ZZ Russell, had it swiped there by Ashton Thunderberg, and Thunderberg gets it to Jaza Smith, and now it is Maddie Radcliffe. Now turning into the defender was Gwynn, and a whistle and a foul here with 2:43 remaining in this first half of play. Foul on Charity Shears, her first. State with 3 team fouls. Penetrating Thunderberg, boy, in and out, tough shot, ball out of bounds, and that will be State's basketball. Jazz Blankenship will check back in, and heading out is Radcliffe. Blankenship, a junior out of Wyoming East High School, played in a great program there, state championship program. Kenny Osborne does a great job recruiting and getting a lot of West Virginia kids as ZZ Russell launches and connects. 47-36. Double-digit lead for the first time in this game by either team, and State has it. Jayza Smith from the outside, and a much-needed three-pointer to kind of stay pace, and now they're going to call it a 2. Nonetheless, big bucket by Smith. Smith has 8 in the game. 47-38. Blankenship thought about a 3, now gets it over, and Gwynn will knock down. There's the three-pointer. I knew it was coming. 47-41, so just as State got it to 11, Concord has chiseled it down here. We approach the 1-minute mark of this first half. ZZ Russell. Under a minute now to go here, and 4 on the shot clock. Russell lets it fly, just about banked it in, and the ball kept alive by Olatunje, and Peyton Shears will put it through. Shears has 4 in the game. 49-41, scramble for the basketball, and it's going to be Concord's ball. Harmeyer, Shriver, Scott, Kramer, and Whitehead in there for the Lady Jackets. Smith lost control of the basketball. State comes away with it. And right back comes Smith. Well, she lost it, got it back, and feeds Fitzwater, who gets her first bucket of the second quarter. Fitzwater now with 9 in the game. Shriver. Harmeyer tried to get the foul there, didn't happen, and that will end the first half of play. State on top of Concord. Entertaining game here, and we break away. We'll return and discuss this first half of action. Final week of the Mountain East Conference, and you're watching live streaming coverage of Mountain East Conference women's basketball featuring the Lady Jackets of West Virginia State here on Video Productions.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Welcome back inside the Walker Convocation Center, where it is a lead of 49-43 for West Virginia State over Concord. And just a back-and-forth affair in this game. State's biggest lead, 11. Concord has not led. The game has been tied twice. State was up 4-2, 6-2. It was 6-5 and then 8-5, 8-7. Tied at 10, tied at 12, and it was 14-12. And State went up 19-12, and they had a few 7-point leads there, and they led it at the end of the first quarter by a score of 29-23, and great three-point shooting here in this first half of play by State. 7 3-pointers, and Shelby Harmer with 3 of those, and 3 3-pointers for Concord. Again, it was Concord winning earlier this season by a score of 75-69. That was back on November 23rd. We'll come back. We'll talk more about this game. It is State on top, 49-43. State looking for its 18th win of the season, 14th in conference play. Concord gunning for its 20th victory of the campaign and 13th in conference action. State coming in 4th in the league, Concord 5th, and what's the final week of regular season play in the Mountain East Conference. We'll return here to the Walker Convocation Center in a moment on Video Productions.
Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Well, the first time Concord and State played this season, we mentioned Concord winning 75-69. State led at 17-15 at the end of the first quarter. Concord outscored State 22-12 and 23-11 in the second and third quarters, respectively. State came on strong in the fourth, but too little too late as they outscored Concord 29-15. In that game, State got 14 points from Destiny Fields and 13 points from Alana Kramer, and Shelby Harmer had 12. Fields not playing tonight for State. Concord was led by Maggie Gwynn, who had 31 in the contest. Just one three-pointer, 12 of 15 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Riley Fitzwater had 15 in the game, and Alexis Phillips had 11. Looking at individual scoring here in this first half of play, as State leads it. Shelby Harmeyer leading the way, and she is the game's top scorer at the moment, 15 points. She had 3 three-pointers, all coming in the first quarter. She had 13 of her 15 in that first quarter. 7 points for ZZ Russell, 6 for Ashley Davis, 5 each for Caroline Scott, Charity Shears, 4 for Peyton Shears. Alana Kramer had 3 points, and 2 points each for Hannah Shriver and Emma Fortenberry. Leading the way for Concord was Jasa Smith, who had 8. Maddie Radcliffe had 7. Riley Fitzwater actually the leading scorer with 9. And Smith had 8. Radcliffe had 7. 6 for Maggie Gwynn. 4 points in the game for Alexis Phillips. Jazz Blankenship had 5. and 2 points for Ashton Thunderberg. Nine players scoring for State, and 8 players scoring for Concord. Each team with 18 points in the paint. State 12 points off turnovers, 8 for Concord, 13 second chance points for State, 5 for Concord. Fast break points, Concord 6 and State 2, and bench points, well, it's a category that State's going to usually lead as many substitutions as Coach Marshall likes to make. And State with 27 and Concord at 13. Biggest lead by State, 11. And that was at the 2:19 mark of that second quarter. So both teams back out on the floor, getting set for this second half of play. State shooting 20 of 46, 7 of 24 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the stripe, and 22 rebounds. 10 assists, 5 turnovers, and 7 steals. Concord 19 of 33 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and 19 rebounds, assists 9, turnovers 11, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. Second meeting of the season and next to last game of the regular season for these two teams. State will be at home on Saturday against the University of Charleston. Concord goes to Glenville. Back with the second half in a moment here on Video Productions.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
All right, here we go with second half action, but quickly action is stopped. So starting it out for State, and they have the basketball. You have ZZ Russell, Emma Fortenberry, Charity Shears as Riley Fitzwater takes away. Peyton Shears in that starting lineup. And for Concord, driving and scoring is Gracie Robinson. So Robinson, Fitzwater, Jason Smith, Maggie Gwynn, and Jazz Blankenship. Those are the starters for Concord. They trim it down here, 49 to 45. 5 new players already set to check in for West Virginia State. 50 seconds in, and Coach Marshall wants to talk it over. We'll talk it over here and take a break. It's 49-45. We're watching Mountain East Conference women's basketball on Video Productions.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
Tell them Hug sent you.
that's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Back inside the Walker Convocation Center, just 50 seconds in here, and Charles Marshall calling a timeout, tight game. His team coming in, they had lost 3 in a row, and Concord entering on a 4-game winning streak, and State's 4th, Concord's 5th, so that tells you the importance of this game. And again, each team with big regular season finales. State will be at home against UC, who they defeated earlier, and Concord will try to, depending on what happens tonight between Charleston and Glenville, might be the first team to defeat Glenville this season. Ball stays here with Concord. And it comes to Jasa Smith out of Bluefield. Smith staying close to home to Player College basketball. Jazz Blankenship not too far away there from Wyoming East High School. Shot clock winding down and unable to drop for Gracie Robinson. The State back to work, and Shelby Harmer letting it fly. She is terrific. Harmer lands another 3 in this game to make it 52-45. Gracie Robinson across the timeline, picked up there by Hannah Shriver. Down low, get it into Fitzwater and let her do what she does so well. Fitzwater, see if she can get to the free throw line here. We can rattle off just some of her impressive credentials down through her great career. 52-47 game here. State missed an opportunity here for Concord to keep it close, and well, they'll do just that. Fitzwater, get it to her again. 3-point game. State at one time led by 11. That was in the second quarter. 52-49. Harmeyer pulls up, and her shot wouldn't go, but Harmeyer, great job of following her missed shot. Harmeyer, very positive player and just stays under control, and foul is going to be called on Fitzwater. It's Fitzwater's first and team foul number 1 here in the second half, and State keeping it alive and driving in and scoring is Davis. Davis has 8 in the game. Good job there by State, just about to lose it and kept it alive, and now here's Blankenship driving and scoring. Blankenship with 7 in the game. From the outside, no good. Charity Shears gets it to ZZ Russell. Here's Peyton Shears driving in, ball knocked away, out of bounds. A foul will be called, as the call there from Eric Stakem. 2 fouls quickly now on Fitzwater. So that will put Peyton Shears at the line, 74.5% free throw shooter. And her first is up and in. Riley Fitzwater with those 2 fouls. Second team All-American. Second All-American in program history. All MEC first team a year ago and second team in 2019-20. All Mountain East Conference tournament team. She was all MEC second team in the 2018-19 season. Well, these careers go by quickly. So Smith knocking down the shot for Concord. And we got ourselves a 2-point game here. Smith has 10 in the game. So we get the line change here for State and regroup. Harmeyer, Caroline Scott, Lana Kramer, and Shriver in there. And Shriver comes away with the loose ball. Aaron Whitehead is in there. Ball out of bounds and going to stay with State. Concord's lineup with Maddie Radcliffe, Alexis Phillips, Riley Fitzwater, Jason Smith, and Gracie Robinson. Guided by Kenny Osborne, Charles Marshall, season number 6. As the head coach of West Virginia State. We have a traveling violation against Kramer. Talia Cunningham will check in. Kramer will come out. Cunningham, 5'6" senior out of Homewood, Alabama. On the move and up and in with the shot is Robinson. Robinson now has 6 in the game, and we are tied at 55. Concord has fought back into it here. Caroline Scott. Shriver lets the 3 fly and just would not go. Hits the front end of the rim. Back the other way comes Concord. Down low, work it to Fitzwater and give Concord the lead at 57-55. First lead of the game for the Mountain Lions. And State comes right back as Shriver connects. Shriver now has 4 in the game, and then Jason Smith right back with a bucket. 59-57. And how about Scott with a bucket? Back and forth we go here between Concord and State. Smith down to Fitzwater, and Fitzwater, boy, that's tough to stop. 17, it's what she averages. It's what she has right now with a long way to go in this one. Here is Harmeyer pulling up a little short. Nice rebound there by Whitehead. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with West Virginia State. We have a break in the action, a great one unfolding here at the Walker Convocation Center on the campus of West Virginia State. You're watching Mountain East Conference Women's Basketball on Video Productions.
the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Back inside the Walker Convocation Center. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. Good basketball game between Concord and State. Next to last game of the regular season for these two teams. Busy Wednesday night of action from the outside. Shot no good there by ZZ Russell. Ball out of bounds and a whistle and a foul. Ashley Davis going to be hit with the foul. That's her first, and that is team foul number 1 here on State in this third quarter of action. We go under 4 minutes to play. Concord up and no good for Blankenship, but she was fouled. So Latifa Olatunje is guilty of her second foul of the game. Team foul number 2 on State. Other games here in the Mountain East Conference tonight, as Blankenship cannot connect. Blankenship coming in, hitting 82% of her free throws. Alderson Broadus is at Wheeling. Wesleyan is hosting Fairmont State. West Liberty at home to Notre Dame College. Frostburg State at Davis and Elkins. And Glenville State at Charleston. A lot of interest in that game. Glenville going in 25-0 overall, 20-0 in the Mountain East Conference. UC 17-7, 15-5. So we're going to have a foul on Radcliffe. That's her second. Team foul number 3 on Concord here in the quarter. Concord leading it by 3. Peyton Shears with the basketball. ZZ Russell with the little running one-hander and gets it to go. Russell now with 9 in the game. 62-61. State looking to go back in front, but the pass cannot be handled there by Peyton Shears. So back it goes to Concord. Thunderberg getting it in. State with good defense and possession arrow, and that's going to be State's basketball. So Phillips heads out. Thunderberg heads out. Fitzwater has checked back in. Maggie Gwynn back in. Gwynn had 31 against State in that November game. Shot no good there by State. Nice rebound by Olatunje, but she couldn't get it to go down. So Concord working with this 1-point advantage. From the outside, three-pointer on its way, and that is good for Robinson. She nails it. 9 in the game for Robinson. 4-point. Concord advantage. Charity Shears to Olatunje. Shot blocked there by Fitzwater. Fitzwater with 85 blocks coming into this game. Underhand shot and a charge going to be called on Radcliffe, and that's her third foul of the game. Well, the line change for Coach Marshall, as you see the foul there on Radcliffe. So State will have Hannah Shriver returning to the game, Aaron Whitehead, Shelby Harmer, Lana Kramer, and Caroline Scott. Concord works with Riley Fitzwater, Jazz Blankenship, Jasa Smith, Maggie Gwynn, and Gracie Robinson. Here's Harmeyer. Harmeyer, another block by Fitzwater. Concord down the floor in the corner. This is Robinson. She was not under control and lost it. Whitehead running the floor. Gets it to Harmeyer. 3 off the mark, out of bounds, and off the foot of State with 2:02 remaining here in the third. Coming up here on Video Productions, we'll have men's basketball showdown between State and Concord. We look forward to that one. State coming in 21-6 and Concord 13-13. Both teams on a roll. Jazz Blankenship, and she knocks in the three-pointer. Blankenship's second 3 of the game, and Concord vaults to a 7-point advantage. Weaving and turning, and Shriver's shot is short. Harmeyer battling for the rebound. Hits the deck. Concord comes away with it. Blankenship hit the 3, now penetrates for 2 and gets it. And Concord has built a 9-point lead here with 1:27 to go in the third. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. Now Blankenship had 5 at halftime, and she now has 13. And Concord with a 9-point lead. State led at 49-43 at halftime. So State with the basketball. Charles Marshall calling that 30. State with Fortenberry. Nice move by Fortenberry and couldn't get it to go. Big rebound there by Fitzwater. She got it ahead to Blankenship. Now Gwynn was in trouble, and Gwynn will be fouled. Foul is going to go on Charity Shears. That's her second, team foul number 3 here in this third quarter. Fitzwater gets it back to Blankenship. Now Gracie Robinson. Under a minute to go. Blankenship looking for another 3. Couldn't get it to drop. Fitzwater kept it alive, and it goes into the hands of Jasa Smith and Kenny Osborne's team. Set it up again here. Smith fires, rattles around, no good. Rebound by Fortenberry. Here comes ZZ Russell across the timeline for State. Fortenberry from inside the free throw circle. Couldn't get her shot to drop. She follows, and it still won't fall through. And the rebound corralled there by Gwynn. Jasa Smith down the floor. Back she goes to Robinson. Concord looking for the final shot here and a 9-point lead. Biggest lead of the game has been 11 in the corner. Smith fires, and this one hits the front of the iron. Here is Peyton Shears, and that's a 3 if it would count, but it does not, and that is where we are. We head to the fourth with Concord leading by 9, 70-61 here on Video Productions.
LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
We are getting set for the fourth quarter here inside the Walker Convocation Center. And Concord building up a 9-point advantage. Looking for win number 20 of the season. They are number 5 in the latest standings. State is number 4. So away we go. Down low to Fitzwater. Up and her shot wouldn't go. Concord turns it over. Shriver. From the outside, Harmeyer connects with the three-pointer. Shelby Harmer, what a game she has had. Her 5th three-pointer, and that makes it a 6-point deficit. Shot from the paint, rims around, and won't go through for Maggie Gwynn. Maddie Radcliffe goes to Whitehead. Shot from the outside. Whitehead shot, rolls around, and it wouldn't go. And forgive me, that was Shriver. Number 1 for State, not number 1 for Concord. Concord with the basketball. Jason Smith out front with it. Down low, get it to Fitzwater, and she is swarmed there by a host of white jerseys. Whitehead comes out of there with it and goes to Hannah Shriver. Here's Harmeyer again, looking for a 3, rattles around, won't go, but what a rebound by Kramer, and she'll be fouled with 8:11 left in the contest. We're going to have changes again here for State. Bring in 4 new players. Peyton Shears, E.Z. Russell, Charity Shears. Kramer's at the line. And Kramer connects. Makes it this 5-point game. And that one is good. 6-point game. Kramer's 3 of 4 at the line. State's 5 of 6. Kramer has 5 points in the contest. And those 2 free throws made it a 4-point game, and Blanket make that Robinson shot would not drop. It'll be Concord's basketball here. Robinson. Steal by Charity Shears. Feeds Russell. Russell shot won't go. Battle underneath and back up and won't drop for Fortenberry. Finally it does. Fortenberry now with 4 points on the game, and we got a 2-point difference here. Jason Smith races across the 10-second line So the foul is going to be called on ZZ Russell. That'll be her first. Team foul number 1 on State here in the quarter. So Caroline Scott, Shelby Harmer, Aaron Whitehead, Hannah Shriver, and Kramer on the floor now for State. Smith at the line for Concord and connects. 71-68. 72-68 as Smith, who is a 77.6% free throw shooter, knocks down both from the stripe and puts Concord ahead 72-68. Shot blocked there. Smith has 14 in the game. The ball goes out of bounds. Phillips was pleading her case, thought it might have gone off a State player. Shriver heaves it into Harmeyer. Back to Shriver. Here's a three that misfires for Shriver. Concord on top by 4. Long way to go in this one, and it's been a dandy. Both teams have owned double-figure leads in this game. Robinson weaves around, and the ball into the hands of Scott. And she is open for a layup. Good defense by Scott, who now has 9, and that makes it a 2-point game. Blankenship to Phillips, and now Robinson. Back to Blankenship, looking for a 3 off the mark. Harmeyer with the ball, and I think it was last touch by Concord. It was. But we're going to have a break here in the action. 2-point game. Concord 72, State 70. Back in a moment on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Two-point game here inside the beautiful Walker Convocation Center on the gorgeous campus of West Virginia State University. Many thanks to Director of Athletics Nate Burton and his great crew, Sean McAndrews, Brian Shepard, Pam Gwynn, Alan McVeigh, James Garcia, all their outstanding contributions here, helping make our broadcasts so enjoyable to do here. Garrett Lester is our producer-director. We have exactly 6 minutes to go. We have a foul called, and it's going to go against Peyton Shears. That's her third. Now, State with an 11-point lead in the first half, and Concord's had an 11-point edge in this second half, but right now it's just a 2-point game. Inbounds pass intended for Fitzwater, knocked away by State. And coming up immediately after this one, a little break, and then we'll have men's basketball between State and Concord. And that will be a good one. Both teams on a roll as they come into the game. Shot up, and it falls through. Bucket by Gwynn. 8 in the game for Gwynn. 74-70. ZZ Russell, the former Winfield High standout. Shot clock is at 5. Fortenberry in trouble. Fortenberry steps back, and Fortenberry trying to get her first 3 of the season, and it didn't happen. She doesn't shoot very many threes. Shears does it. Shears banks it in. Charity Shears with her second 3 of the game. Where's our buddy Bob Bolin Garrett? The bank's open, but Fitzwater right back and scores it. 76-73. Charity Shears just hit that big three-pointer, with Concord answered with Fitzwater. Shears lets it fly. 2 in a row for Shears. Shears with 11 in the game. And we are even at 76. Oh, we love these close games on video production. So we got one here. Whip it around in the paint. And tough break there for Thunderberg. Thought a teammate was on the side here, but instead it goes out of bounds. And how about the former Boyd County, Kentucky star, Charity Shears? She banked one on the possession right before that and hit that one right down the bottom of the hatch. So some changes here for State. So you got Shriver, Harmeyer. Shriver wants a 3 to give State the lead, but Fitzwater with the rebound. Davis is in the game, Kramer, and Caroline Scott for State. Concord working with Radcliffe, Fitzwater, Thunderberg, and the shot up and in by Gwynn, who's in there. And Jason Smith rounds out the lineup for Kenny Osborne's crew. We got a 78-76 game here. Shriver penetrates, ball knocked away, and they're going to get Thunderberg for a foul. Dash McNeil gives us the call. Thunderberg will check out. That's her first foul of the game. 2 team fouls on both Concord and State here in this fourth quarter. So Thunderberg checked out, and Gracie Robinson back in, and here is Shriver at the free throw line. First one is good. And Shriver nails both free throws. Shriver coming in hitting 86.8%, and she ties things at 78. Jason Smith thought about it. Now here's Maddie Radcliffe. She wants to drive off the glass and in by Radcliffe. Her first points here in the second half of play. Radcliffe now with 9. Good crowd here, making a lot of noise. Great atmosphere for Mountain East Conference basketball. Taking a tumble was State's Davis. The shot was knocked down by Shriver, but a foul going to be called on State. Check that, it was on Whitehead. Whitehead's first. So State making changes. Russell's back in. The Shears sisters are in. Fortenberry and Davis are in there, and Concord throws it away. Concord now with 19 turnovers in the game, 11 for State. State has hit 11 three-pointers. They've attempted 40. Concord has attempted 11, and they've made 5. Charity Shears, ball batted around, and it's finally going to wind up in the hands of Radcliffe. And Radcliffe speeds it across the timeline. Big step, and Radcliffe scores. Concord by 4. CZ Russell. Under 2 minutes to play here. Big game as State came in 4th in the standings. Concord 5th. Final game of the regular season for both teams Saturday before they head to the Northern Panhandle Wheeling for the Great Mountain East Conference Tournament. Shot clock winding down, and Shears just had to let it go. Well short. And tough break there for State. Now with 1:39 to go, Concord, this 4-point lead, will get Harmeyer in there. Harmeyer's been sensational in this game here today. Evening game. Nighttime here in Institute on the campus of State. Men's game to follow here on Video Productions. Jason Smith drives and puts it up off the glass and in. Smith's been superb in this game. She had 8 in the first half. She has 8 here in the second half. 16, and Peyton Shears driving. She'll be fouled. And the foul is going to go on Radcliffe, and that will be 4 on Radcliffe. Radcliffe out of Pulaski, Virginia. That'll put Peyton Shears at the line, 74.5% free throw shooter. Shears has 5 in the game and missed. So she's 1 of 3 at the line of the game. Another one coming here. That one will go through. So 84-79. Radcliffe as we go under a minute to play, and Radcliffe just gets it down to Fitzwater, and now we're going to have a whistle and a foul called on State, and Peyton Shears will pick up her 4th foul. And that's team foul number 3 here in this 4th quarter of play. Gracie Robinson, the trigger, into Fitzwater, and Fitzwater is fouled by Peyton Shears, and that's going to be her 5th. The Peyton Shears fouls out of the game, so they get Shriver in there. So State right now with Hannah Shriver, ZZ Russell, Charity Shears, Shelby Harmeyer, and Emma Fortenberry. Concord working with Riley Fitzwater, Gracie Robinson, Maddie Radcliffe, Maggie Gwynn, and Jasa Smith. Fitzwater connects. It's her 2nd trip to the line. And this one will not go. Fitzwater trying to chase down a rebound. She just about had it. 85-79. On the move is Charity Shears. A little strong off the glass, but she was fouled with 38.7 to go. Foul's going to be on Radcliffe, so she fouls out of the game. So we've had two players foul out here back-to-back. 14 fouls on Concord, 5 on State. Jazz Blankenship up off the bench for Concord. Free throw good by Charity Shears. Her first trip to the line in this game. 81.2% free throw shooter, and that one will drop. So that makes it an 85-81 game with 38.7 to go. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Coming up on Video Productions, great coverage all the way around. Got high school basketball. We got West Virginia Tech in tournament action down in Beckley. Bob Bolin working that game tonight, so Bob won't be joining me for the men's game here between Concord and State. Kenny Osborne's crew there to our left, and State to our right. They break out of the huddle. State trying to stop a 3-game losing streak, and Concord trying to win a 5th in a row. Fitzwater hit the deck, and ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be State's basketball. Harmeyer's back in. Caroline Scott goes out. So 85-81. Dash McNeil going to get Fortenberry in her proper place. Hannah Shriver brings it across the timeline for State. They're down 4. And Charity Shears driving and getting it to go. And another timeout. 15 in the game for Shears. Another 30. Charles Marshall talking intently with his team. Shelby Harmer, top scorer for State and in the game with 21. Fitzwater has 20 for Concord. Shears with 15. She's the only other double-digit scorer for State. For Concord, Jason Smith has 16, 13 for Jazz Blankenship, 11 for Maddie Radcliffe, and 10 for Maggie Gwynn. So it's an 85-83 game. Gracie Robinson will send it in. Robinson looking, and gets it to Fitzwater. Ball out of bounds. Collision right there in front of the Concord bench between Smith and Charity Shears. 26.5 to go. Robinson gets it to Gwynn. Gwynn trying to get it to Fitzwater. And about 3 seconds, tick off the clock. So the trigger once again will be Robinson. Robinson gets it into Smith, and a jump ball situation, and that's going to be State's basketball here with 21.2 to go. We'll get Harmeyer in the game, and we'll have a timeout. We'll have a full timeout here. We'll break away. 21.2 to go. State trails Concord by 2. A great one here at the Walker Convocation Center on Video Productions.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
Tell them Hug sent you.
that's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
All right, State's basketball. They trail by 2. And here is Shears looking to give State the lead. Ball back up and it goes through. We're tied. Fortenberry ties it at 85 with 10.7 to go. Shears looking to give State the lead. Fortenberry with the big rebound. Fitzwater giving her fits, but Fortenberry able to get around and put it through. How about this? Each team had leads of 11 in this game. State an 11-point advantage in the first half. Concord built up an 11-point lead here in the second half. Concord will have the ball. Robinson will send it in. Well, that tie-up on an inbounds that gave State possession. So here we go. Robinson gets it to Jason Smith. Smith on the move. Smith drives and ball knocked away. Here comes State. Will Shears have time? She lets it fly, and we are heading to overtime. 85-85. Put 5 on the clock here. We'll be back on Video Productions.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Back inside the Walker Convocation Center, and we are heading to overtime between West Virginia State University and Concord. And this will be the first overtime game for both teams this season. Jump at center circle, and State will have the basketball to start it out here in this extra session of play. Harmeyer shot blocked there by Fitzwater. Here's a running one-hander by Shriver that won't go. And we're going to have a foul called on State. And that's number 1 on Shelby Harmeyer. Men's game to follow here. But they'll have to wait just a bit. I'm trying to decide here. We got Jason Smith ready to shoot, so she will be at the line. Well, we're still tied. Smith has 16 in the game. And she'll hit the second. (86-85), shot short by Shriver. Now Fortenberry with the big bucket. Tie this game and send it to OT. Concord had an opportunity, and then Charity Shears heaved one as time expired. Gracie Robinson veers around, trying to get it to Fitzwater and off of Kramer. So Charles Marshall going to bring in Fortenberry, Davis, Russell, and Charity Shears. Harmeyer's out there. Concord with Fitzwater, Smith, Gwynn. Fitzwater scores it. Gracie Robinson and Blankenship rounds out the Concord lineup, and Concord at the moment with a 3-point edge here in overtime. ZZ Russell looks for Charity Shears. And Shears tried to win it with a 3, and she missed her shot, but Fortenberry got the rebound. Well, going to have a foul here on Fortenberry. That's her 3rd of the game. So Concord will have it. You've got this 3-point cushion at the moment at 88-85. Gracie Robinson to Smith. Penetrating down low to Fitzwater, off the glass and in. Fitzwater with 4 here in overtime. Here is Harmeyer, a 3 desperately needed, and she knocks it down. Shelby Harmeyer. 90-88, shot up, and boy, what a tough shot made there by Gwynn. 92-88. Fitzwater has 24 for Concord. Harmeyer, who just hit that 3, she has 24. ZZ Russell out front with it for State. Overtime game here in Institute. Fitzwater with the block, and Fortenberry got it back, and she's fouled by Fitzwater. And that'll put her at the line. Fitzwater now has 3 in the game. Let's see, so Charles Marshall's going to bring in Hannah Shriver, Caroline Scott, Alana Kramer. Whitehead will replace Fortenberry, who's at the line. in and out. So Harmeyer is going to stay in there. Whitehead. And Fortenberry is replaced by Whitehead. So Fortenberry got the second free throw. Fortenberry has 7 in the game. It's now a 92-89 game. Jazz Blankenship, and here's a steal by Caroline Scott. Gets it to Shriver, looking to tie. Can't get it to go through. What a big defensive play by State, but couldn't come up with the shot. And now Concord clings to this 3-point advantage. Jason Smith. Gracie Robinson. Smith will let it fly, and Smith gets it to fall through. That will be 2. Jason Smith connects to make it a 94-89 game. Smith with 19 in the game. Here's Kramer down the lane, off the mark, rebound, put back up and in, or back up by Whitehead, almost went in. Whitehead had not scored, and what a bucket that would have been. Foul is going to go on Maggie Gwynn. Kramer out, and Charity Shears is in. Peyton Shears is fouled out of the game. And Radcliffe fouled out for, how about this? $94-89. How hard is it to make that happen? Rebound by Robinson. Crowd wanted to travel, the State crowd, of course. Here's Jason Smith. Back she goes to Robinson. 5-point Concord advantage. Jason Smith working around here. Smith puts up the running one-hander from the baseline, wouldn't drop. Shriver down to Scott. Scott kicks it out into the corner. Shot on its way by Shears, no good. Battle for the basketball, tie up, and that's going to be Concord's ball. We're under a minute to go here. Concord leading by 5 in an overtime game. The end of regulation, it was 85-85. So Harmeyer comes out, and Russell will check in. Ball comes in to Jason Smith. Smith gets it to Robinson, and Robinson will be fouled. Good job by State defensively there, but Concord going to be able to draw the foul here. And that will put Robinson at the line. The foul was on Hannah Shriver, her first. Each team with 5 fouls here. Robinson up and in. Robinson, first free throw attempt of the night. She's a 78.8% free throw shooter. And her second is up, and it's in. 96-89. And Charles Marshall wants to talk with his crew, and we've got a timeout here. Overtime game, and Concord leads at 96-89. State and Concord on the men's side coming up here on Video Productions. Great to have you with us here. Concord returns, State returns to the floor. Watching live streaming coverage of exciting Mountain East Conference women's basketball featuring the Lady Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State hosting Concord here. Overtime game, and Concord leading at 96-89. Harmeyer lets the three fly. She has been unstoppable, and what a big time three that was. Makes it 96-92. Harmeyer with 27 in the game. At the line is Robinson, connecting. (97-92). Shot up, no good by Shears. State gets it back. Harmeyer, Shriver lets a three fly off the mark. Russell walked with it. Russell just trying to hurry to get it into the hands of Shears. So 97-92 game. And we've got a timeout here by Concord. So Concord with 5 players in double figures. Fitzwater leading the way with 24. Harmeyer for State leads all scorers with 27. Concord inbounding with the lead. And getting fouled is Maggie Gwynn. Foul was on Charity Shears, her third. And Gwynn hits both free throws. 99-92. Harmeyer top of the key, and that went off the mark. Ball is loose, out of bounds. 12 seconds to go. Caroline Scott will come in. Harmeyer will go out. Concord's ball. Robinson into Fitzwater. Fitzwater to Smith. And Smith was fouled. 9.3 showing on the clock. 7-point lead. Foul on Shriver, her second. Harmeyer back in. Scott goes out. Smith with a chance to get Concord to 100 here, but missed on the first try. And cannot get either to go. Here comes State. Charity Shears lets it fly, banks in a three-pointer. Second time in this game she's banked in a three. Quick foul, 99-95. Charity Shears with 18 in the game. So Gwen, 5 of 7 from the field. She hit her only 3, and she's now 4 of 6 from the stripe. She has 8 rebounds in the game. Gwen at 15. Gwen at 16. 2 seconds to go here, and that will do it. Great game. 101-65, 101-95 as Concord defeats West Virginia State. Concord wins 5 in a row, and State has now dropped 4 consecutive contests, and they'll look to bounce back on Saturday, the season finale here at home against the University of Charleston. Concord on the road to take on Glenville. Great game. Concord wins it in overtime, 101-95. We'll come back and recap it for you in a moment here on Video Productions.
Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Great basketball game on the women's side as it is Concord winning in overtime 101-95 over State. Concord improves to 20-9, 13-8 in the league. They're now 4-6 on the road. They've won 5 in a row. State drops to 17-9, now 13-8 in the league. And they are now 8-5 at home this season. That's the 4th straight loss for Charles Marshall's crew. Riley Fitzwater leads the way for Concord. She had 24 Jason Smith had 19. Maggie Gwynn finished with 16. Jazz Blankenship had 13. And Gracie Robinson had 12 in the victory. For West Virginia State, leading the way was Shelby Harmer with 27 points. Charity Shears had 18. Another double-figure score in this game. State shot it 97 times. They made 14 threes. Concord was 41 of 66, 5 of 11 from the three-point line. They had 14 of 22 free throws. State was 11 of 16. State out-rebounds Concord 49-43. In the turnover department, Concord had 23 and State had 13. State falling here to Concord. Excellent game. We got the men's teams warming up as we speak, getting set for a showdown as Brian Poor's team coming into this contest with a record of 21-6, 16-4 in the MEC, and Concord enters at 13-13 and 10-10 in league competition. We look forward to bringing you that one as well right here on Video Productions. For Garrett Lester and our great crew and the executive producer of Video Productions Sports, Butch Mounts, this is Mark Martin saying so long for the Walker Convocation Center. Concord wins it in overtime by a final 101-95. We say so long for now. Men's game coming up. All games streaming live on the Video Productions Facebook site and are archived on the Video Productions app. Tonight's game has been a sports presentation of Video Productions.